Alright, so today we're going to be commentating on Puddle of Pizza's video, which was a response to SubToDavidland. Now, if you're wondering why I'm making this video instead of all the events leading up to the Logan Paul and KSI fight, well, let's just say I've lost interest. And to be honest, I was pretty underwhelmed with all the fights with the Logan Paul and KSI. It's not because of the fact that I don't like boxing. It's not because of the fact that Jake Paul won or Logan Paul and KSI fought to a draw. No, it's not because of that. It was because the event was overhyped than it needed to be. And I knew the main event card, or the main fight, was going to be a flop. It was going to end up to have a pretty weird ending, but yeah, they're going to fight again, and they didn't announce where they would fight yet, but all I know is that they're going to fight again. But I saw a couple of YouTubers talk about it, such as PewDiePie and Kavos. But anyways, we're gonna be getting onto this SubToDavidland video response in 3, 2, 1, go. But actually, before I get on to Puddle of Pizza's points, I just want to make a quick announcement that I forgot to point out, or to say. I will probably be making a two-parter to this video because this video is kind of long for my tablet to contain, or for a video to make on my tablet, because I can only make about 15 minutes with the DU screen recorder. But if I somehow manage to make only one part of this video, then that would be really lucky, but I really don't think that's going to happen. But most likely a part 2 is coming out tomorrow, when probably about in the afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, is my most likely guess. But anyways, now let's get into the video.
But I just wanted to show you some of the content he's made and stuff, because even later on in the video, he says that my content hasn't changed much. But, I mean, it's kind of hypocritical for him to say something like that, especially since his content isn't really that great.
The quality of my own content doesn't make my points any less correct, and that is true. This example can be used for grade A under A. I mean, he uses Windows Paint or some kind of animation that doesn't even look like that's worthy of taking seriously, but his points when it came to drama were pretty solid. But I mean, he was somewhat of a hypocrite at times, but most of his points were solid. But a lot of people took his content seriously because a lot of people understood what he had to say. And this example can go for me as well. I mean, I use DU screen recorder, but I just make okay points. But just because I have a DU screen recorder, it doesn't mean that my content is not good. And also, this is David's opinion. It's his opinion to judge Puddle of Pizza, is what I'm saying,
If he had
of
told
his
his fans
content.
first before I had to say any of this, then it would have been fine with him. And he said,
Editor's note: he told me he didn't need to tell his fans because we were good. But now he's told me that people would be worried a video he said something similar. But his fans weren't worried about his lies. They were worried because he said he would kill himself. What are you trying to imply in this text message? It's clear you were confused as to what I was actually talking about. But to sum it up, I didn't tell my fans about these supposed lies because they aren't actually lies. It's just a story you made up to make me look bad. But you won't admit it for a reason. Just like you won't admit that you lied about Luigi and said he started Twitter drama even though you tagged his old account first. Now this is true from what Puddle of Pizza is saying, okay? About a couple of weeks ago, SubToDavidland made a joke about Luigi Channel 50 saying that I don't have anything to hide, unlike Luigi Channel 50. And what was messed up was that it was a pretty bad joke, and not only that, Luigi Channel 50 is not in a healthy state of mind like I said before. And for David to make a joke like that about him is pretty messed up. And then he defended himself by saying that it was a joke, and I don't remember him apologizing for the joke he made, but I remember that he was trying to defend himself. I'm sorry, did I say too much?
If he's gonna nickname me Mr. Number 9, I'll nickname him Pizza Killer Hut, because yeah, that was his old thing.
You say that as if I'm embarrassed by that username. And to be honest, I don't know where David was going with that either. He was just trying to roast him for no reason, and at the worst timing too, so that made it a whole lot worse for David. It's like he just embarrassed himself. If you did more digging, you could have found Lincoln Pizza Hut Park. Oh, well, I need to turn this down.
Most obnoxious person I've ever had to deal with online. I could have sworn I remember you saying that Nightmare was the most obnoxious person you've ever dealt with online.
You ignore the fact that the video on Nightminer came out months before the video on you. And what Puddle of Pizza is saying here is that opinions change over time. And next he's going to say that he thought that Sean Lover wasn't as bad. And well, look at where Sean is now.
I called you scum because you make scum on the internet on other people, yet you do things arguably just as bad or worse than these people.
Any proof to back up that claim? Yeah, I was pretty concerned when he said that he called Puddle of Pizza scum of the internet, even though Puddle of Pizza is not really guilty of just being honest with his fans and his opinions. He's not afraid to admit that, and like I said, he's not guilty of anything of his personality, of just being honest with his opinions, such as being a bit harsh to David. I mean, Puddle of Pizza, he doesn't really care too much. It's like having to step on someone's toes, but you don't really care too much. But what I'm saying is just a metaphorical speech. He doesn't care if he has to step on toes to get his opinions out there. He's just being brutally honest with his he's just being brutally honest with his opinions to his fans. Oh wait, this is a SubToDavidland video. Proof doesn't exist in this garbage.
How about that one video you made on Dill that you deleted?
Deleted? You mean... Wait, is it unlisted or is it just a black background? I forget, but Yeah, there's my video on the bottom of the screen. But, I don't know if it's unlisted. I don't think it is unlisted, but, I think it's still public on the search engine. But, yeah, I remember that video that Puddle of Pizza made on Dill Pepper. But what's up to Davidland said, I don't know where he was going with that. I don't know if it was an attempt to make Puddle of Pizza look bad or something like that, but that point flopped on him. Amazing research, buddy.
That he didn't like really say the thing that he's hiding, right? The thing in the past. I'm bringing up stuff from the past, but that's for a reason. See, to all his fans who don't know this stuff because or bots, honestly, with like how many likes, the like to dislike ratio, the fact that I got like 10 dislikes on a video, and I'm guessing most of his fans are bots because like 50.
This is a theory, calm down. Now, here's the thing. The Magic Koopa he accused Puddle of Pizza of having bots as well. But it's been proven that, the Magic Koopa uses bots himself. But, the Magic Koopa was making claims that Puddle of Pizza was using bots without any real evidence whatsoever. And SubToDavidland is just hinting at this, and he claims that it's a theory. And I don't know if that's a technique or a tactic to shield himself, but it's David. You never know.
8 comments, the same few people, not much difference.
Are you serious? Just because people hate on your videos doesn't mean I use bots. My subs are legit.
Well, it wasn't really something I was bringing up. It was unfinished business. See, we never established who really lied.
Yes, we did. You just didn't like the result.
Was to,
Nothing
tell their
really to
fans that
comment there.
because they were on Dill's side, they said what Dill was saying, right? So that was a problem.
I'm just gonna play this clip every time he repeats a past lie as he did before. And I'm gonna have to turn it down. It gets the point across well.
He brings up stuff from the past that isn't even related to what we're talking about. He talks about the average dude, and that's not really a main part of what was happening in the past. See, the main thing that happened in the past was Dill, but of course he'd like to hide the stuff from Dill because he hasn't been too kind to Dill, and we'll get to that later, I promise.
Okay, Dill was not the driving force that gave me the idea to make the videos on you. And the main reason why Puddle of Pizza made the videos on SubToDavidland, it was because of, David. It was because that David was making way too many videos on Davidge, and Night Miner was defending SubToDavidland at that time, so Puddle of Pizza was already planning to make a video on him. Anyways, I think this is going to be the end of the video right now, because if I continue on with another point, then I'll probably just go over the 15-minute mark. So anyways, I'm going to end the video right here for now. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you next time.